How do I become more of a minimalist? I just own so much. All right. Minimalism is a mindset first. It is a mindset first. If you own a lot of stuff and you want to become more of a minimalist, you really have to start embracing the feeling of freedom from owning less. It is like basically moving from a fear based mindset, I need this because what if, to a mindset that is really rooted in I have everything that I need. I don't need more things. I can deal with any situation. I am resourceful. I can move forward without more stuff. And in fact, more stuff is just going to weigh me down. It's going to drag me down. It is going to impact my life negatively. It is really embracing this mindset first. Without that mindset, it is almost impossible to become more minimal with the stuff that you own. If you're always thinking, if I don't have this, then I'm not keeping up with the neighbors, keeping up with the Joneses, as they say. I need to get this because if you're always just in this, I must have the latest thing, the FOMO, like fear of missing out. If you're looking at lots of ads and you're really being sold to all the time, you have to shift your mindset. You have to really believe in yourself. You have to believe that owning less is so much easier. And once you start to believe that, experience it. Give yourself the opportunity to own less and see how it feels. Challenge yourself to save money instead of accumulating more Amazon charges. Challenge yourself to get out there and experience life instead of being at home with your clutter. Challenge yourself to embrace the mindset of minimalism, which is not just owning less. Minimalism is freedom to do more. When you have that minimalist mindset, challenge yourself to experience life more. It's also gratitude. Look around and feel so grateful. See if you can get that feeling of gratitude. Like I have so much. I am so grateful for what I have and for the ability to let go of things and still be totally fine. It's definitely more than just owning less. That is my thoughts on how to become more of a minimalist. I really embrace a different mindset. It starts with how you think, and how you think translates to how you show up in the world and the activities that you engage in. Don't think that I am necessarily a minimalist, but I can tell you that I have a life full of many different experiences. And people say to me oftentimes, like, I don't know how you have time for all of the things that you do. And it's not that I have time for all of the things that I do, it's that I don't do a lot of other things that take time. Like you may notice, I very rarely wear makeup. That takes time. I just don't want to devote my time to putting on makeup every day. I very rarely wear, if you go back and look across all of my podcasts, like 4 years of podcasts, you'll see pretty much the same outfits all the time. I don't have a big wardrobe because that takes my time and my money. There's a lot of things that I just don't do because I value the experiences that I have in my life so much more. Like I have a farm, I have two children that are very involved, whatever. I mean, I do a lot of things, and the only way that I can do what I do is that I don't do a lot of other things. I don't watch the news basically ever. Not to say I don't know what's going on in the world, but I don't devote time to watching the news every single day. I spend a small amount of time catching up on what's happening. I don't get involved in politics at all because I don't have time for that. That is a for me, that is a huge time suck. I really respect other people's opinions and points of views, and I don't spend a lot of time challenging them because they are free to live their life however they want. I really, I see many people, especially on the internet, wasting time just arguing with strangers that they don't know. You don't need to do that. This is a mindset thing though, and it's taken me a while to get here. I wasn't always this way, but once you start shifting your mindset around the stuff it's also about your time, and you learn a lot about yourself and a lot about who you wanna be and what you wanna do. Okay, long-winded answer on minimalism, but there's just so many things that I just don't do because they take my time, and I would rather spend my time creating a life that I love every single day. And there was a line that I read, we quoted it recently in one of these or in a maybe a Monday morning motivation. Spend time creating a life that you don't routinely want to escape from. That has resonated with me so, so, so much. And I am guided by that on a daily basis. And that is a lot to do with my thoughts on minimalism.